Hi, I'm Paris, and we now have a regular international traveler in the family. That used to be me, but these days, if you can't get there by minivan, I don't get to go anymore. My wife has to go to Germany quarterly now for her company that she works for, and so we were over at Fry's a few weeks ago, sorting through the adapters and plugs and connectors, trying to figure out what you need to take with you when you travel abroad. Sensing we were going through this, I guess, a company that has sent me products to review before, DuaFire, said, would you like a cool little cube that you can take with you when you travel abroad? It's got some switches and sliders that will let you plug this in over 150 countries. You can plug some of your devices into it. And if all you need to worry about is, can I charge my phone? Can I charge my tablet? Which is a number of people these days, it has that already built in. EpicReviewGuys. This travel adapter with USB charging ports from DuaFire gives you ways to plug this into the outlets in a variety of countries, and it has a spot on one side where you can plug a device like a laptop into it, and then it will pass through that power to your device. This isn't going to change the voltage of the device. Your device has to support multiple voltages, and I'll show you how to check that on devices that you have. Here's some plugs here on the back. They're the two USB ports, so you could plug your tablet and your phone in and have them charged. Now for that, you don't need to have a separate adapter. That particular adapter is built right into this, and a button that has to do with releasing the different plugs, and they do lock in place, making this easy to use. This travel adapter from DuaFire goes for about $20 right now, and you can find out more about it at the link down below this video. I have to say, when we were at Fry's, they have a whole aisle for the power converters and plug adapters, and I saw some that had like 12 different plug shapes and circle and flat ones and so forth. And my first thought was, just like with toys, you're going to lose those pieces, and of course you'll lose the one that you need that day for the country that you're in. So right off the bat, I like the idea behind this. This cube, which is self-contained, has everything you're going to need and no extra pieces to lose. Here is, it's not very heavy, here is the cube, and every single side looks like it does something. And the instructions, I'll take a look at these right now. This cube supports a maximum of 6 amps. It can deal with electricity from 100 to 240 volts AC, so that's pretty much everywhere. Now it does mean that at 110 volts, it has a limit of 660 watts. Now that's going to be enough power to run most electronics, like a laptop, that's 100 watts. But when you get to a hairdryer, that uses a lot of power. That's going to be over 1,000 watts. At 240 volts, you can manage to pull more than 1,000 watts of power through it. But I don't think I'd want to push this to the limit. I did notice on one of the sides here, oh yeah, it has little covers, and one side says fuse, the other cover says spare fuse. So you don't want to pull too much electricity through this. You can burn out the fuse, and if you burn out the spare fuse too, it's not going to work. But the reason for that is to protect your electronic devices. So laptop, yes, and of course with the USB ports, it's easy to charge your phone, your tablet, curling iron, hair dryer. Who uses those things anyway? To know for sure if your device is okay to work at a different voltage in a different location, you look on the transformer, usually. And this one, for my laptop, says the input is 110 to 240 volts at 1.5 amps, 50 to 60 hertz. So that covers pretty much the whole spectrum, and then the output will always be 20 volts at 3¼ amps. So it will take anything within those specifications and make it work safely so that I can plug it into my laptop and not damage it. This doesn't do any of that work for the devices. All it does is have it so I can pop out the plug, so I can plug in Europe, and then on the back side here, plug my device into this. So you are responsible for making sure that your devices will work at the voltage in the country that you're going to be going to. However, if you're traveling light and all you have is a phone and tablet that needs to be charged, you really don't have to worry about that, because the USB ports here will put out 5 volts. On this side there's a slider. You can slide it this way for UK plug, over here for US and Australia. So I push it in and then slide it over. There's that plug. And you can only have one plug at a time. That may look familiar to you. On this side with USB ports, there's a switch that says Europe. Slide it. There's your Europe plug. And on this side, you can plug a whole bunch of different styles of plugs into this. That's the one from the US. I will slide this to US and plug it in. There we go, light on top, it's on steady, it's safe to plug things in. USB ports here on the side. Plugged it into my phone and it is charging. And I'll plug my laptop adapter into the top here. Okay. And it's charging right up as well. The cube is chunky, having to contain all the different plug combinations inside, but it has the USB ports built in, and a lot of the time you do have one adapter plugged into the wall just for your phone or tablet. So with this, it's all built into this one device. The other feature I like is that when you're done using it, it becomes a smooth cube with no plugs sticking out that might catch on your clothing in your suitcase or damage something in your laptop bag. This is a pretty nifty device. I like it. And I like that it's blue, so it will stand out on the wall and you'll remember to unplug it and take it with you. You can find out more about this DuaFire travel adapter at the link down below this video. Thanks again to the people there for sending me one out to try. You can keep checking back for future videos, including an update on this after it's been to Germany to let you know how it works abroad. Or you can click that subscribe button and the bell next to it. You'll get notified when my videos go up. See you on the next review.
Epic Review Guys.